Previously on Splinter Cell Chaos Theory.
Information you recovered in Peru makes it look like Hugo Lacerda was contracted by a third party to kidnap and interrogate Morgenholt. His payment was in weapons. He appears to be using those arms to equip his own men and pay off debts to other guerrilla groups. Maybe Lacerda is a nickel anti-loser, but maybe he's learned some things from Morgenholt that we don't want anyone to know. Maria Narcissa is out to sea, so there's no escape. Board her, search her, find out who Lacerda's been dealing with, and then make sure he doesn't have an opportunity to spread what he knows. Fifth freedom.
Good work, Sam. It looks like whoever delivered these arms to Lacerda was operating through a proxy.
Who?
Mercantil Costa Fuerza Seguridad de Panama.
Offshore bankers?
Yeah, the cigar-chomping kind.
Great. I love bureaucrats.
You still need to recover the transit ledger so we can figure out who else Lacerda is dealing with. Try the ship's office. They should have that information. The transit ledgers are forged. They say Lacerda's container is full of sugarcane and coconuts from a man named Nikaryakov in Malaysia.
Nikaryakov. I remember that name.
Nikaryakov is a code name that Philippine drug dealers use to indicate arms shipments.
So instead of nuts from Malaysia, Lacerda got guns from an imaginary Russian?
Exactly. Now why don't you go find out where Lacerda is hiding?
Let me see.
Shh. Don't make a scene.
Madre de Dios!
Not exactly. But if it makes you feel better to pray.
Please let me go. I won't tell them I saw you.
You don't understand what's happening here, do you? Morgenholt. Your goons tortured him to death, and I'm holding you responsible.
Oh, no! It's not my fault!
The only thing worse than a coward is a liar. You gave the order, and now you're gonna die for it.
Please!
First, tell me who contracted you to kidnap him.
I don't know. I swear! I was contacted indirectly. I was warned not to try and find out. I'm sorry. It's not my fault.
Good job, Fisher. I'll inform the Joint Chiefs that Lacerda is no longer a threat. The primary objectives are completed. We can extract you whenever you're ready.
With still no word from the North Korean government, China's Long Dan again urged all sides to come to the bargain. We have now a late response by Admiral Toshiro Otomo of the Japanese ISDF.
Despite the ambassador's efforts, nothing has changed. The Japanese people must continue to endure harassment and humiliation. We eagerly anticipate the arrival of the...
Hey, I hear you're leaving us. Heading back for Panama?
Hate to eat and run, sir. We have a few loose ends to tie off before we can rejoin you.
Well, if you can make it back for the 4th of July, I'll show you one heck of a good time, boy.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Fisher, the arms that Lacerda had were purchased by someone using a Panamanian offshore bank as proxy. I want to take a peek inside their records. Unfortunately, it's not as simple as that. This op can't look like a U.S. intelligence gig, so to cover it up you'll need to crack the bank's vault and lift some bearer bonds. Property of the French government.
I hit the bank's servers last night, but I didn't find much. All their workstations run drivers for plug-and-play hard drives. I'm guessing they secure them physically every night. Crazy world we live in where electronic intrusion is more of a threat than physical intrusion. Anyway, they probably store the drives in the main vault, meaning they're not going to be easy to get a hold of.
First, the good news. You've been in this bank before. You were part of a CIA raiding team that went in '89 looking for some of Noriega's drug money. Most of the intelligence we have on the bank actually comes from your team. The bad news is that we have a lot of physical security. Lasers, motion sensors, locked doors, cameras, the whole lot. And none of it was there in '89. We've also contacted a specialist to help crack the vault. You better talk to him.
Look, I don't know who you are or why I'm helping you other than it's better than staring at the ceiling in my cell. I hear you have to face some Mason Wells 88. Well, it ain't a one-man job. But they tell me you can do the work of 5 men. Fine, I says. I had your mate Willie make a little deposit for you. You'll be needing some things from a safety deposit box in the little vault that we can use to crack the main one.
We'll continue on our course for the Yellow Sea and send you back by helicopter to Panama City. I have no authorization to act inside Panamanian borders, so you'll be operating covertly out of the embassy. You and your partner will be on your own in Panama.
Emilio, did you see these new motion sensing lights?
What's going on, everybody? It's Snotrag, and we have more Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. We have my favorite mission in the entire game, the bank mission. Bank heist, whatever you want to call it. It is one of the most infamous missions in all of Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. In fact, my opinion, one of the most infamous missions in the Splinter Cell franchise. So all we're going to do is just sneak on by. This is actually a prime example of getting through this entire mission without taking a single person out. And man, is this a doozy of a mission. I love it. And once again, we're doing this on expert difficulty, 100% stealth. Buckle your seatbelts.
Fisher, I just synced your OPSAT with intelligence on the bank that you and your team gathered back in '89.
The memories.
Yeah. Judging from your report, sounds like it was quite a vacation.
It was, actually. I spent most of the rest of that year sleeping in a ditch on the road between Baghdad and Kuwait.
Oh well, if it's any consolation, I had a bad year that year too.
What? You weren't working for the government during the Gulf War?
No, I was in 10th grade.
Oh, right. Yuck.
Fisher, I've got a copy of a work order here that the bank filed with their insurance company. It says the dome windows over the lobby are magnetically locked. See if you can find a breaker or junction box up here and power down the locks.
Right.
Good work, Sam. That shut down the magnetic locks on the windows. Hey, wait a minute. Power spike. The lobby. It looks like a laser grid just came online.
Lasers. Lasers are so...
90s?
I was going to say 70s. Can you please stop making me feel old?
Got bad news for you, Sam. You are old.
Fisher, here's our advisor. He'll walk you through the steps that'll get you into that vault. Be patient with him.
Oh, he's one of those.
Right. Hello? This thing on then?
It's on. I'm here. Have you been briefed?
Whatever. This is a Mason Wells 88. Each one is unique. You want to get a butcher's up this girl's skirt. First thing you need to do is authorize an opening.
How do I do that?
The bank president and the treasurer will each have an authorization lock in their office. There'll be another one in the security office. You'll need to disable all 3.
Okay.
We got the hacking minigame here. I love this so much. So all you gotta do is just match the codes,
Our
and
installer
that's
seems
it.
to be compatible with their local OS.
Ooh, that's it? Just plug and play?
That's the idea. No fuss. Get all 8 of those forged mails uploaded.
Make the robbery look like an inside job.
Exactly.
Only press the space bar when you're doing the hacking, when there's only one select few of numbers that are left glowing on there. And that will be the right code, and you can do that without getting detected. It took me a while to figure that out with the controls and everything like that as well, but I got it through no problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for this guard to go into the bathroom here, and we're going to OCP the light. We could OCP the camera, but I choose to disrupt the light for now. You can OCP whatever you want. Doesn't matter. But we're kind of doing this like we were never really there. Because Sam is a stealthy, methodical ghost who can make the impossible possible. So right here, what we're going to do is we need to wait for that guard that went into the bathroom. Now that's the guard talking about the light. Nobody saw Sam. Nobody knows we're even here yet. No one. And that's exactly what I want with stealth and just going in undetected. No one knows that I'm there. Sam is a complete ghost. So we're going to wait for the guy that went into the bathroom to come back to this computer terminal.
Oh, that's one of the new American.
He's going to take a seat, and then we're going to wait for the guy who's following him to turn around and go back the way that he came from. This is going to give us plenty of time to hack this computer and get the data that we need.
No mistake. The quality of the uniform.
Or upload the fake email, I should say. So stand up.
Wear out. So, well, they're about 5 degrees hotter. They weigh 8 ounces more. They don't breathe at all, and they're itchy.
Okay, it's 40.
Doesn't sound like a very good business move to me.
It's not 66, so then the last code should be 68. So it should be...
But let me ask you something.
Yeah, it should be this one.
Hypothetically speaking, if you had to invade Panama, would you rather fight an army?
So yeah, there's multiple things that you gotta pay attention toward when you're hacking computers and such in this game. So that's one of them. So pay attention to the numbers and the letters that go by, and you should be able to get through it no problem.
Looks like more lasers ahead, Sam. This whole place is singing with photons.
There's a guard who seems to be walking around here, no problem.
Maybe he has some kind of beacon. Get close and you can stay in his electronic shadow.
Okay. Yep. So it wasn't 191. So that's why I picked that one. I really hope that they... Well, actually, I hope that's one thing that they don't do in the Splinter Cell remake, is incorporate that, because that didn't happen until Chaos Theory and everything, and that was also when they weren't as technologically advanced, because it was set, I think, in 2004, and this is set in 2007. So I hope they keep that continuity in there as well, with not allowing Sam to hack. So what we did there is we made sure that that guard that likes to patrol in this office here goes back down, and we're going to wait for him to do the same thing, because he will see you. It's very tricky to get by this guy. So he's going to turn left, and then he's going to walk down that hallway, and then we can go. Sweet. Silky smooth so far. Once again, rinse and repeat. We're going to OCP the light. And then we're gonna scoot on by, and we're gonna take the retinal scanner route. All we gotta do is just hack it. The guard that's out here is asleep. He will not hear you unless you're walking too fast or if you mess up the hack. So I'd recommend you save here. And then hit the spacebar, you're good. That's the only time when you hit the spacebar, is when you see those lines of code all green, there's no others. That'll give you the code, and that's just a quick hack to get through this door quickly. But yes, I definitely want a progressive system in the remake as well, with being able to access gadgets a lot more early on. I remember we talked about that, and one of the one fellow commented that he would like to see that as well. And like it made me mad that we didn't have access to the camera jammer until like very late towards near the end of the game, when we could have used that later on. So all we're going to do is sneak by Paco here, and then we're going to wait for the guard to go into the office, and then we're going to hang out right at the reception desk.
Always taking care of you so you can do your work. Oh, don't worry.
We're going to leave Paco alone because he's very he's very useful.
Stupid little thing that breaks. What's that code again? 8645. There we go. Now, that's
why we're leaving Paco alone, because he's having a rough night, and he's giving us the information that we need, and if we were to knock him out, then it would kind of interrupt our progress. So the next computer is over here in this office. Just stay in the shadow over here, and you should be able to hack it, no problem.
I'm telling you, it was a rat. That's half of the forged mail, Sam. 4 more to go.
Thanks. I've always found it hard to count past 3.
No need to be smarmy, Sam.
You're crazy. I know that vent is pretty big.
Code is 8645, courtesy of Paco.
You have destroyed the treacherous office anyway.
Well, maybe it was a little bit. You know, one of those cute ones.
We don't even have theirs in Panama.
Oh no, Zerkazy. That's exactly what I didn't want to see.
Zerkazy? Is that some kind of dried meat?
He's probably the best computational theorist in the world. He worked with Morgenholt on Project Watson. Word is he's gone off his nut.
Sounds like bad guy material to me.
That's the Treasurer's authorization. 2 more to go.
Now up here, you're going to want to take things a little slow, because we got 2 issues here. We have a camera right above us, and we also have a guard that likes to patrol this area here. So all you're going to do is just going to wait for him, but I'd recommend getting up on this wall right here, so that way we can see where he is. Because boom, look at that. He just appeared out of nowhere like a ghost. So just hang out here. We're going to wait for him to go back toward the left side, And then we're going to OCP the camera, and that should give us enough time to climb up on the pipe over to the left, so that way we can get into the air duct. Let's see, let's go about now. Waltz right over to the pipe, and you should be good to go.
Well, what else can I do?
Silky smooth.
Left the air conditioning on in his office. I kinda that.
Paco's going on a rant.
Of course I use the door code. Of course. What do you mean not secure? No one is listening. You are paranoid. What? Do not say the door code. 3490. 3490. 3490.
Chilly.
Thank you, Paco. He just gave us the door code for the next area.
Oh, I am terrified. Estupido.
You will notice that I did turn on the English dubs because there could be very crucial intel that we have missed, and there are barely any other languages that I could speak other than English, and I would kind of need to hear that info as well as maybe the audience. I'm not sure. Alright, next up we're going to be doing this one. 39, boom, spacebar.
No,
Next.
So deactivate the fan, and then that's the next objective, to upload the fake emails. There are two guards that are going to come into this room and sit down. We're going to wait until the end of their conversation in order to move.
Every night.
Let's see. He's the president, and we are just security guards.
I was able to get Splinter Cell Conviction up and running. It seems like the Ubisoft version is working fine. And all I had to do was just input my PC specs into the
No way.
File, and it works. So I got nothing to worry about. That video will be coming out as soon as I once again complete Double Agent, because I am trying to complete the game, the series, in its canon order as well. So land soft, and you're just going to back up slowly. And then we're going to go to this computer here, and we're going to turn off the security cameras. That's going to be very important. Okay, so that one was 40.
Good
There it is.
thinking, Fisher. Now, even if you're caught on camera, they won't be able to ID you.
That's 2 down. Now just authorised from the President's office.
Now we're going to go down this hallway here. We don't have to worry about OCPing any lights or anything like that. The guards will not see you because of the thickness of the glass that they got going on, and also because it's in a corner where it cuts off their line of sight, so we don't need to worry about it. And courtesy of Paco, we have the door code, which is 3490. And that's it. Let me check real quick if I need to actually upload this fake email to this computer here. Nope. Alright. Let's turn that back off. We were never here.
Give me that.
Okay, there's the keypad over there that we're going to need to access soon. I think this is a computer here where we need to do some business. Let's see. It's not that one. There it is. Okay.
Great work, Fisher. One more forged mail and we're covered.
Doing my best.
Chinese ambassador to the United States,
Long
Long Dan, was recalled to China today for an emergency meeting with government officials regarding ongoing problems between Korea and Japan.
Okay. So that's just keeping up with current events, I suppose.
That's authorization done. The outer cage to the vault should be opening as we speak.
Great.
Just inside the cage, there's a small vault full of safety boxes. Your mate dropped off some kit for you in one of them.
All right, I'll let you know when I'm there.
Now this guard can be a bit of a jerk sometimes. You're gonna need to time this pretty well. If he's further out the way, he will see you hopping over that area right there. Where did what come from?
I think I see something.
Ooh, back up. Nope, 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 nope. We don't want to do that. Okay, careful. See what I mean when he can be a jerk sometimes? He jerked his head the last minute. Okay.
Shit, what's going on?
Quickly get over here. Uh-oh. Alright, so we don't have to worry about the cameras here because we turned them off, so just... We're gonna go right back the way we came. Ooh, that was close. See if that changes anything. I don't think he's gonna come all the way here, but never hurts to check. Okay, sometimes these guards here will actually see you. So it's better to just stick up on the wall here. The meter says we're in the dark, we're good. And fire alarm.
Sam, it's Will.
Turtle said one of these boxes had some equipment in it.
Chest level, right-hand side, number 1024.
Careful with that gear.
What is all this
Easy.
stuff?
The charges are for the vault, and the other thingamy bob is a telemetric lockpick.
A telemetric lockpick?
Head down to the main vault. We'll walk you through it there.
Alright, well, we got everything done. I think there's one more email we need to upload in the computer inside the vault, and we should be good to go. I remember this part. This part is so much fun with the telemetric lockpick.
That's what the telemetric pick is for.
Exactly. It reads your movements in one lock and mimics them in the other lock, real time.
You guys use some cool toys.
Right. Now once you get the feel for each pin, you have to wait a second for the telemetric pick to sync up. Once it beeps, Bob's your uncle, you can pick the pin and move to the next one. Don't try and pick a pin before you're in sync, or you'll have to restart.
Right.
Pretty easy. As soon as the light is green, that's when you can start lockpicking again.
Alright, now place the charges over the main pins. Once they're all in place, well, I'm sure you can figure it out. And
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
We're in.
Great work. Sam, get in there and find those hard drives.
I remember there is a laser here, so I'm just checking to make sure it's off. Looks like it's off. Ooh, damn, that's bright. Okay.
I have fragments of a message here from someone named Dvorak. Echelon doesn't have a file on him. Wait. That's weird.
What?
The deleted messages. They're 512 encrypted. I haven't seen 512 since Philip Mass.
I killed Mass outside Severomorsk.
I remember. And it's confirmed. So this is someone with access to some seriously classified information.
Circazi?
That's a frightening possibility.
Great work, Fisher. Now any investigation into the robbery will only point back at the investigators.
So the Panamanian government will end up sending some innocent banker to prison?
Innocent if you don't count providing arms to revolutionaries.
Oh, right, I forgot. Bankers. Evil.
Good job, Fisher. Now the whole mission will look like a robbery. They'll never know why we were here.
Lambert, now that I'm holding 50 million bucks, I think we need to talk about that raise again.
25 cents an hour and not a penny more.
Deal.
All right, Fisher. We'll extract you as planned from the same location you were inserted.
Over the wall from the front courtyard?
That's right. Redding will be waiting for you nearby.
On my way.
Alright, so we just did it. Now we just gotta go all the way back toward where we came. Now, the guards can be a little weird in terms of timing and everything like that, so we're just gonna time this as best as we can. Like I said, we deactivated the cameras, so we don't need to worry about the cameras anymore. Pretty easy mission, actually, except for when I nearly slipped up earlier. I apologize on that. But it's one of my favorites. Just the lasers, the cameras, the hacking. Oh man, I love this mission so much. I love Chaos Theory so much. Best game of all time right here. One of the best games of all time, and the best Splinter Cell of all time.
The astronauts only had a few days of life support. That's what they said.
Okay, so what I do here is I'm gonna OCP that little light that's right in front of the pipe where we have to go. But we gotta wait for these guards at the right time. And if you do this a little too fast, then they could come looking for you, which is not what we want going on right now. Okay, so as soon as that guard turns around, we should be good to go. The other guard is heading towards there. Alright, let's OCP this light.
Tommy, what's wrong with you? I don't know what you are doing, but you better come out of there.
Oh. We did it a little too fast. That's all right. Up we go, and like a boss, we get on out of here. You're gonna want to stay outside of the moonlight because they will see you from there if you're not careful, and just stay in the shadows. Because they're far away, they won't hear us. And that's it, we just did it. There we go, guys. We just completed mission number 3 of Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, the bank job. We did that 100% stealth, and of course, without taking a single person out, and we did that in 20 minutes, 2 seconds. Not bad. Well, that's it for that one. I hope you guys like and enjoyed the video. And like I said, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please get the word out that I'm making these kinds of videos. And stay tuned for the next part where we have New York City mission. That one's going to be pretty tough. I guarantee that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really can't thank you guys enough for the subscriptions, for liking the videos. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share the playlist. And again, let me know what you all think and what some people want with where to go with the Splinter Cell remake, things that you want. Let's also talk about things that you definitely don't want. I know there's a whole bunch of things that I would not want in the remake, but I want to hear your thoughts. Please go ahead and comment away in the videos. Thank you guys so much, and as always, stay frosty.